That's another question entirely. Or should I answer that question for you? Might as well, isn't it? Okay. Now you say, why Sundays are not included as part of the fasting period? Or fasting means this is being encouraged by the church to go through a period of 40 days. Sunday is the day of the Lord. And the church says it's a day that we rejoice with our Lord. But that doesn't mean that now you can indulge, and say, now I can celebrate, I can do anything and everything. The spirit of Lent is still there. You must remind yourself, we must remind ourselves, a time of purification. Just like our candidates are preparing for baptism, it's a time of purification for them. So too for us. And we want to recognize that, it's a time of penitential a period where we recognize our sinfulness, that we want to be made whole, made complete by the Lord. So what does it mean? I will continue my practices even on Sunday, but not to the extreme and saying, it's a sin if I don't do it, or if I do it, rather, that means indulge in everything else. Point made here is that when you indulge, what happens to you? You forget what you're doing, Then after that you go back to Monday and say, back to fasting. Doesn't make sense, But remember this, the Catholic Church does not make it mandatory for us to fast 40 days. Only 2 days, Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, that fast and abstain. But strongly encourages us to practice this Lenten practice, because what does fasting do for us, It's about the denial of self, That means you're making sacrifices, the dying to self. That means beginning to realize that you are depending on something beyond that. It means for us, you're depending on God. You're relying on God. So you fast from all that is here. And what actually, when you're fasting, the opposite is feasting. Is you're feasting on the Lord's presence, So rejoice in that understanding. But if you still choose to eat on a Sunday and do whatever you do, carry on, but with moderation, please. If not, you miss the point of what you're doing for the whole week. Now, that's how I will explain to you the best.